think he got it. He got it. That's solid offense. Nigga ain't hitting on shit. See if it's worth my time. Got me missing my power sleep. Oh yeah, Benny Bryan, tell you. We got a fallen soldier, Benny. We got a fallen doing that.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Which one is this? I'm confused. What do I say? That was 98, wasn't it? I'm not tripping. Feel safe on defense. No picks on
There's
defense.
Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from the Superdome. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the gun, Murray. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Murray now. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
That's why I should
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That nigga was insane.
They give it to Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down." They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
Yeah. Continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Clay Matthews picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
For some reason, they slow down.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. We're scoreless after one. On second down now, it's Peterson, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution, because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And Folk's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won in 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And enough.
Man, fuck that.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Here's Marino to throw. A high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. Now it's Marino. And he comes back with one complete. To throw is Marino. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, John Lynch. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Handoff comes to Peterson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Kyle Juszczyk as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Marino's incompletion on first down leads to 2nd and 10. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ain't got nothing exciting. Getting bored over here.
This time Marino will throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
You want to do it again? We think it's safe right
Final play of the half. It's Marino. Alluding to pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Saints are going to get the football back. It's time to run out in this third quarter of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Now Marino on first down. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. Oh, now Marino here throwing another interception. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Who's the offensive line? What's the offensive line?
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give him a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd down, Peterson again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And some space here. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Defensive coach.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And they came out in the goal line. Don't do it. Let's get it.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
Enough takes to start you out a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
He's a very, very fickle man.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
He wasn't the burn this. No, burnt throw.
To throw, it's Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
I thought he tried to shoot this one. That nigga just ran into the team. He ain't no Teddy Bridge. Truck.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And Fult's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So that maybe not a knockout blow there. I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the field.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL. A team can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Play fake. Here's Marino. On the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, Marino. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's evident because you can see it in their faces. You can see it.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Luke Kuechly able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Saturday can do it, man. You're right.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 6 and a Charger TD.
Hey, no cap. You threw that.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now Murray. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
I know something else. They would score right here.
Taken in at the 11. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Marino to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing here, Marino. This one swung out to Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They had no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Here's Marino. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Marino. It's complete to Williams. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. He's back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Escaping the pressure. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down. It's a clock rolls down to 0.
We ain't got nobody that can kick no further off on defense, I don't think. Yeah, I'm finna sabotage the fuck out of it. I ain't saying nothing. I said I'm a slither. A slither in the playoffs. I seen. I want to know, bro. You want to know too? Ah, hell. Let's go, bro. What you doing? You sleep? No way, bro. Who? I thought it was NFL, but ready up, man.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Takes it at the 7. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown to the Saints. A lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
Others have egos that their players can't keep up with, and they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point up and good by Fulton, and it's now a 7-0 game. So now the counter return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out and tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
Sack. I'm getting to him.
They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Call timeout,
so how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Henry. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Back to throw. Henry flushed out right. Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Looking to throw. Henry flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Somebody,
he's got
you seen that cornerback, bro.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Don't play by that.
Big game, but a fumble.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's at the 50. 30.
Let's go.
10. 5. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
Yeah, right.
Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Full now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Fast with the ball, then. Oh, he's going back.
Hester to return from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do. So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
2nd and 10.
They're trying to air it out all they want.
Off play action. Henry. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Steps away to his left. Zach Ertz has it complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Put on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball, because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I thought we had the ball already.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds right around the 20. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Folk's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got 3. Down alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
just hit it in the barber chair. I gave him a spin.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, Henry.
I put him
It's Hester, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on third and long. Henry. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Now Murray off play action.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to give the defender to turn his hips, and then he breaks off towards the corner, and off he goes. Well executed.
How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Full connects on the extra point. And a round is on here in this first half. Fulton is set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Packers defense did their thing.
Hester to return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Marquino, the person other than Devin that played base, but Marquino was working. Devin was working. That Odell Jones cheating. Odell game don't count.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They got to lead now, right?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? Michael Vick, he's going to go. He's at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. That'll be caught by Hester. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
We smoking on hot past tonight, man. I'm level 15, finna be. Here we had Teddy out there playing.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Look at this stuff on these places, man. Fuck. Dash, scissors, water, and all that stuff. Throw in the microwave and everything.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Oh, shit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. On the counter, Gibson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Cunningham. He's got Smith here. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Now a 1st down throw. Cunningham flush to his right, throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibson, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Lance Allworth. 30 yards. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Now Murray. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Saints are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run.
You get the ball in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some.
That nigga swatted it, man. It was a pink, though.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Being chased out left. Over the middle to Beckham. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Cunningham. Forced out to his left. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Cunningham. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun here. It's Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Cunningham to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jonnu Smith, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. Throwing on first down is Murray. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half from Murray. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Jonnu Smith, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Joseph now to have the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off at the 20. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now Cunningham. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Cunningham looking to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. And
this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 28 yards. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Hall of Famer John Lynch. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is it...
My goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. The interception.